Hello folks, and welcome to the Student Disinterest Project. If you're not familiar, this is my assessment task for my elective Student Interest Project. So my interest is the complete disinterest of students in Australian politics, and my project is to create interest. Awesome. A bunch of stuff has happened this month in Australian politics. Anthony Albanese was re-elected, a new Liberal leader was selected, the Liberal National Coalition split. Donald Trump has gone on a spree of posting AI-edited images of himself, and he also wants to buy Greenland. In other news, I've been trying to decide whether Eurovision can be classed as political. What if I told you that the Republic was under the control of a Dark Lord of the Sith? Well, it just might be. Now bear with me for a second. On the 4th of May, the White House posted this to Twitter. The tweet reads, "Happy May the 4th to all, including the radical left lunatics who are fighting so hard to bring Sith Lords, murderers, drug lords, dangerous prisoners and well-known M13 gang members back into our galaxy. You're not the rebellion, you're the Empire." Strangely, the AI-altered image that accompanies this shows Donald Trump wearing some weird V-neck sleeveless Jedi robes and holding a red lightsaber. Not a blue lightsaber, not a green one, not a purple, or even yellow one. So, this would make him a Sith. So the people rebelling against the government are the Empire, but Donald Trump, the leader of the American Republic, is posing as a Sith Lord himself. So he is simultaneously the Empire and the Rebellion? How does this make sense?
Oh no, I'm not brave enough for politics.
Somehow this isn't the only AI-edited image of Trump that he or the White House has posted to Twitter in this month. He tweeted this image of himself as the Pope. Which, yeah, that's a lot more offensive, isn't it? Moving on to the bigger topic for this month. On May the 3rd, the federal election was called, and it was decided that the Labour Party would remain the governing party in Australia for the next 3 years. And they dominated. They replaced the leader of the Liberal Party and the leader of the Greens Party, and at the time of recording are holding 93 seats. For context, that's almost 2/3 of the whole country. This is a huge jump from their 77 seats they held in the previous term. So, what are the repercussions? Notable seats won by the Labour Party this election include Melbourne and Dixon. Melbourne was previously held by the leader of the Greens Party, but he's gone now. Sarah Whitty from the Labour Party took his seat, leaving Elizabeth Watson-Brown as the only remaining Green Party member in the House of Reps. At least, unlike the Liberals, they won't have a hard time electing a new leader. The seat of Dixon was previously held by the leader of the Coalition, but he's also gone now. He was taken out by Ali France of the Labour Party. This left the Liberals leaderless for 10 days until eventually Susan Lee was elected as the new leader. She is the first ever female to lead the party, which is funny since their loss this election was blamed largely on a campaign that was too conservative. Immediately after this change though, the coalition split. So wait, what does that mean? You know how the Liberals are blue and there's that other party that's like dark green? They are the National Party, and for about a century, the Liberals and the Nationals have been best friends. So much so that they team up every election in order to have collectively enough seats to form government. But their team is still blue. Most Liberal election victories have been possible only because the Nationals have agreed to team up with them. This is what we call a coalition government. But now the National Party has had a disagreement with the Liberals about their policies and what they stand for, and has stepped out of their agreement to team up. The funny thing is, because they've operated as a team for so long, some electorates will only have a Nationals candidate or a Liberals candidate. So in the next election, if the teams continue as separate entities, there's almost no chance of any other party other than Labour forming government. There just aren't enough candidates. Another issue is this. In Queensland, there's another party called the LNP. Not the New Zealand soft drink, but the Liberal National Party. They aren't the Liberal Party or the National Party technically, but they are a part, or were a part of the former coalition. Each individual representative is going to have to sort out whether they think they belong to the Liberal Party or the National Party when they next go to Canberra. That's pretty crazy. The coalition is back, and it really did not take that long. They're friends again, which means I have more explaining to do. Hooray! They agreed to reunite after the Liberals decided, in review of their election loss, that they should axe the policies that the Nationals didn't agree with. These policies include their infamous nuclear energy plan, which was completely cut from their magic list of policies. They are no longer set on building the 7 nuclear plants that they originally wanted to, but they are still pretty keen on making nuclear energy legal in Australia. It's probably worth mentioning too that in the other major Australian blue versus red campaign, the Blues are winning. So congratulations, New South Wales fans. And yes, I would say that State of Origin is political. I wanted to know if people knew this stuff. So I gathered my friends, put them all in the same green jumper like the lab test dummies they are, and asked them.
You can be the most educated one.
Hello, what is your name?
Orion.
My name is Teo.
Jess. Alicia.
Hello.
Hello.
Who is the current Australian Prime Minister?
Anthony Albanese.
You said it exactly the same way.
Anthony Albanese.
Oh, Anthony Albanese.
Anthony Albanese.
I don't know, I think it's Peter Dutton.
Anthony Albanese.
Who is the current Australian Prime Minister? Awesome! How is the Australian government formed?
By voting for a team.
By anointing chairs of parliament. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not sure, really.
Voting, I hope. I don't know.
By voting.
People vote in each state and then the amount of members or something.
Yeah, that's pretty much, that's pretty close, yeah. Which party is currently in government?
Labour.
I think it's the Labour.
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 The Labour Party.
Yes, 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 yes. Why do you think Labour won again?
They didn't have Peter Dutton.
Because our economy's not doing too well.
Because of the propaganda.
Yes, real.
Probably the advertisements.
They had good ads.
Better ads compared to Liberal.
Yeah.
Because people like them.
Because people like them.
Nice. Why do you think people like them?
I don't know.
What is a coalition government?
I have no idea.
Epic.
Isn't it like for the people?
Yeah, no.
What is a coalition government?
A government where multiple teams team up.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, yeah.
I don't know.
Awesome. Who's the leader of the Liberal Party?
Oh wait, didn't he get kicked out? So it's someone new?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now?
Yes.
I have no idea.
Peter Dutton?
I'm not sure.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
Susan Lee.
Yeah, nice. Who's the member for Richmond, which is our electorate, and what party are they from?
No idea.
Epic.
I also don't know.
I don't know either of them.
I don't know.
Do you know what party?
No. Labour.
Labour, yeah, cool.
I'm not sure.
Probably Labour. I don't know who.
Yeah, Labour. It's Justine Elliott. So she's been in there for like 21 years. Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all I got. So in conclusion, I have no idea what to conclude because I'm absolutely filming this before the end of the month and I have no idea what has happened. So join me next month in June when I try to figure out what is happening, while it's happening, and explain it without sounding like a crazy person. Thank you for watching the Student Disinterest Project. See ya. Who's the leader of the Liberal Party?
Susan Lee.
Yeah, nice. Someone's got to get it right because
Someone's
it's like
cheating.
a new thing. Yeah.
I think it'd be funny for my accent because that's just like none of us know that somehow he does. But like a heavy Italian one.
The Italian accent.
So who's the leader of the party?
I'm gonna wait for that car. Or truck, or bus. I don't even know. Truck. I was right the second time. Let's go.